eHarmony has been around for 16 years now. We are the pioneers in the online dating business. We have 60 to 70 million registrants globally. I know there are a gazillion dating apps in the world, but there's only one that's catered to serious long-term relationship, and that's eHarmony. We consider ourselves as a big data technology company. We make about 20 to 25 million matches a day. We have a ton of data, and we're constantly mining that data to provide better matches.
When I first got to eHarmony, one of the challenges was our development environments, what we call our runways.
As and when we build new systems and services, before we deploy them to production, we deploy them to a runway. That allows us to put all the systems together and test them in an integrated fashion. And that is a way where we could just signal something for a takeoff. So if things go well on a runway, we are pretty confident that they'll go well in production.
There was discussions about potentially using the cloud to augment our runway infrastructure.
It was a learning process for us, and we really needed a reliable partner. And this is where Corp Info came in and enabled our internal operations team to work closely with Levi, our architect from Corp Info, to help build that runway.
One of the biggest things that we were looking at is a push button deploy, where you could have the entire runway being built at the push of a button, use it, and when you are done, you can scrap it.
One of the hurdles we faced was really latency in terms of testing speed. So eHarmony was deployed in a hybrid setup, but to combat this, we set up Direct Connect from their data center to AWS and really reduced this latency in testing, which allowed them to use their runway in a hybrid setup with the DB still locally on-premise.
It was incredibly helpful to have a Corp Info engineer on site. It was more collaborative. We were able to bounce ideas off of each other.
And change course if we had to. And I think this allowed us to get there faster.
They empower you and they educate you on how to use AWS better. And beyond just technology, they also enable us to analyze cost structure and manage cost in AWS.
Now you can spin up multiple runways in parallel.
Provisioning is faster, productivity has gone up, we can scale up and down, cost is more manageable. And now that we have successfully built one, we feel confident that we can continue to leverage this partnership to replicate this for the other runways, as well as build that DR, and sometime in the future, get our production infrastructure in the cloud as well.
eHarmony has the ability to spin up a runway on demand. It really is going to enable them to innovate at a much faster pace. This is, at the end of the day, going to help more people find love, and we couldn't be happier at Corp Info.